Portland City Commissioner Nick Fish has died. The news comes just 2 days after announcing he would be resigning due to his battle with cancer.
And Kohr Harlan is live this morning outside City Hall with how he's being remembered. And Kohr, I know you have a lot of good memories with Commissioner Fish as well.
Oh boy, in the 10 or 12 years or so covering some City Hall events off and on again, it's the small talk in between formal sessions of the City Council that I enjoyed most with Nick Fish. He was personally really a warm guy, always made you feel good about whatever it was you were doing or having difficulties with. And he took the city's business very seriously at the same time. So a big loss here at City Hall. You know, he was Nick Fish died yesterday at the age of 61, if you can imagine that, of stomach cancer. He died in his home surrounded by his family. He had a chance in all likelihood to say final goodbyes for a person who really served the city of Portland well. Came here from New York, moved out here in the 90s with his wife, who was a professor at Portland State University. He ran for mayor once and lost to Sam Adams, and ran for the city commission in 2008 and won. The remainder of Eric Sten's term there, won re-election in 2010, 2014, and 2018 as well. A real popular fixture at City Hall here. He ran various bureaus, including the Parks Department, the Fire Bureau, and others. And for the people who worked with Nick the closest, they have the fondest memories.
Nick was not only the hardest worker I've ever met. His passion, dedication to the work that he was doing was incredible.
To the family members, on behalf of Portland Fire and Rescue, they should be very proud. Their dad is an amazing person.
I'd like to motion to revise. I'd like to motion.
Fish's death as well. The mayor, Ted Wheeler, wrote Nick was a dear friend, a trusted public servant. He fiercely advocated for all Portlanders and always led with compassion, wit, and intelligence. Amen to that. Commissioner Joanne Hardesty wrote, I've known Nick for decades, and while our time as colleagues on the council was briefer than I expected, I have always respected his deep commitment and tenacity as a public servant. You know, Nick Fish made no effort to conceal the fact that he was in a fight with stomach cancer. When he was diagnosed a couple of years ago, he noticed initially that he lost quite a little bit of weight. Jenny and Elise, he'd come to the council meetings often. He'd roll in there and drinking a milkshake, some sort of a protein drink or something like that. I'd ask him how he was doing. He never said a bad thing about how he was doing. Always upbeat, always happy to be looking forward. Sometimes I thought maybe he was sort of using his work to kind of forget about things that may have been ailing him, but man, what a great guy. A lot of fun, a lot of small talk here between not just me and him, but a lot of other people. He was really warm and congenial in that regard. He'll be a big loss here at City Hall. For a lot of folks who know him too, a great personal loss as well. Nick Fish was 61 years old.